So we had 2 days in Prague and we did all the things that you're supposed to do. Charles Bridge, the Astronomical clock, and as many traditional foods as we could fit in. But here's the thing that kept bugging us. We were on the hunt for unique things to see in this city, but everywhere we went, the internet had already been there. It was the same 1 hour long queues for the same hidden gems, and we started wondering, how do we actually find unique travel experiences anymore? The answer surprised us, though not as much as the surprise waiting for us at our Airbnb. We're Scott and Chimney, and these are our Wanderlust adventures.
Welcome to Prague!
Hey everyone!
Today we're going to go around and see the main city sights and try some local foods, so not really sure what we've got in store for. I've got a little itinerary that we're following, but we'll take you guys along.
Yeah, I think it's just one of those cities where you could just walk around, get lost, and yeah, no matter what you sort of see, you'll love it anyway, so I'm pretty keen for that.
Yeah, it's absolutely beautiful here. We visited in 2018, so definitely got some baby-faced photos we're going to try and recreate today.
Yeah, we did it on a tour last time, so we didn't have as much time, so we thought, why not come back here and just actually see it properly and do it properly.
Definitely.
Let's go for a walk.
So behind me is the dancing house in Prague, and this is quite special because of the architecture. So if you have a look on this side, the architecture is supposed to depict a man, and on that side it's supposed to depict a lady. So these were two actual dancers, and the building itself is a symbol of the post-communism era here.
So behind me is the famous Charles Bridge. There's a lot of people on there, as most famous things is, a lot of tourists there. It's famous because it was the first connection from the palace to the main city of Prague. But yeah, we're gonna go over there and check it out. Just in front of me here, there's like a 4 or 5 story nightclub, and it's got like an ice bar in there. And when we visited here in 2018 on the tour, we went up there and had like a really good night, but we're a bit old for that now, so, but yeah, it was awesome.
So apparently there's 30 different statues on the bridge, and touching them all brings you different things. So like there's certain ones to rub for luck and certain ones to rub for other things. So let's go see what statues we can find. Super busy here on Charles Bridge, but the view is really pretty.
Everyone's here to see a clock, including us.
So the clock just over here is the Astronomical clock, and every day on the hour it plays a little show, so come down to watch it. That was really cool. Not a lot actually happened, so it's a little bit less interesting than the one in Munich that we saw. There's just like these little people that came out and just like swirled, like little ornament people. But it was cool to watch, and then when the bell dings, all the birds just start flying over, which was cool to see. Whoa. So we're starting to get a little bit peckish now. We've found a Czech restaurant, so we're walking over and we're going to go and try some local Czech food now, which will be cool. So we got smuxeni with some French fries, and then we got some homemade potato chips, which we didn't mean to order.
We accidentally, I thought they were homemade like chips, but then she said they were homemade potato chips, like
these.
And then I was like, oh, no worries, don't worry about them. We'll just get the French fries, and voila.
Just gonna like cut into it.
I'll move the sauce.
Thank you. Oh, that's like beetroot or cabbage. Oh, it's like gooey. Oh, obviously it's like deep fried cheese.
This is like sauerkraut or something.
I feel like this would be a once in a blue moon thing though, because I feel like it's very dense.
How heavy?
It's nice though.
Is it hot?
Not really.
It's pretty nice, eh?
Yeah. It's not like too rich.
Yeah, it's a good cheese.
That restaurant we just went to was really nice. I had pretty low expectations because it is quite close to the tourist area and like the old town. But yeah, the food was really good. We're heading over to, I think it's called Powder Tower.
The Powder Tower, I think.
Yeah, which I think is like a little museum in like this really old building. So we're gonna walk over to there and see what it's like.
We stumbled upon some chimney cakes and we couldn't say no to these ones.
Thank you so much.
Cheers. Have a good day. I'm so keen for this.
First time we ever came to Prague was the first time we got to try one of these, and our guide told us to get it filled up with ice cream, and it was summer at the time and it was the most amazing thing I'd ever eaten. But we just got the Biscoff flavoured one to try this time.
In our Salzburg vlog, when we were at the Krampus run, we actually had one there, but I think they made that one like fresh from scratch. He just warmed this one up, which is cool, but making from scratch was definitely way better, I think, way more tastier.
We just got our tickets for the tower, so let's head on in. Of course there's a medieval spiral tower to climb, because why wouldn't there be? If anyone knows how to get rid of fear of heights, let me know. I've tried multiple exposure therapies.
It's a pretty good view for the city. You can see like the castle and stuff. It's cool. I don't know about the floorboards, but they move quite a bit.
Literally touching a roof that's really tall right now. I should not be. This is not how humans are meant to live. We're ground dwellers. The view is so pretty though.
That is steep. How did they even do that? You know, you got scared and went back. Missing out on an awesome view. You can't really see it on this camera, but out there, like the palace and that is insane. I think that might be the cathedral church. Time to head down. So the other night we come to our hotel, or no hotel, our it's like Airbnb or whatever, and we got to the front door. We found it pretty easy, but this is what we come to. That's the front door, and we rang them and they were like, oh no, we didn't know anything about it, sorry. And they're like, oh, can you just squeeze through with your suitcases through there? And it was like, what, 9 o'clock?
It was 10 to 10.
10 to 10, yeah. And we're like, oh no, what do we do? And we're pretty much just contemplating like, oh, let's just go get a hotel, like stuff this.
I'm looking on booking.com like, what's near here? Because we just had a 12-hour travel.
Yeah, that was a big travel day, like crazy. And then they were like, oh, we'll ring the owners, rah, rah. Luckily, we come around and then there was a side entrance, so we were super lucky, eh?
So grateful.
So grateful. We did not want to change the hotels.
Yeah.
But
I can't believe anyone answered the phone at 10 to 10.
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't even a Airbnb, it was like an agency that manages a group of them, and I was like, oh, we've got no hope.
Yeah.
But
he was super helpful, and like he sorted us out straight away, and he spoke good English as well, which is awesome, so super happy with that. Good morning, everyone.
hi.
Well, it's our second day of exploring Prague. We just left the hotel, or Airbnb, whatever it is, and we're going to go find a coffee down by the river somewhere. There's these little cafes inside underneath the bridge, underneath the streets or whatever.
Yeah.
Something like that.
There used to be like these vaults next to the river, and they've all been renovated and turned into different like shops and cafes. Today's a Saturday in Prague, and we're still going to be here for another couple of days. So we're trying to find things that are a little bit more unique, that might not be as busy today. So I thought this cafe could be like a cool little thing to do.
Your eyes is open.
This is so cool.
That's cool.
This was awesome.
I won't get crushed. How cool is this place?
Yeah, really cool. I just like looked up what it was before, and it was actually used to get like ice out of the river in the winter, and then they'd store it in here, and it would act as like a natural refrigeration system all over summer. So then the whole city would have ice and a place to store like all the goods that would come in off the boats. So cool.
But that was a bit of a unique restaurant, eh?
Yeah, I think it's a really cool way to sort of like experience part of Prague's history in like a unique way.
Yeah, I didn't really get a super friendly vibe from the girl, but I think it was like, you know, a lot of people just walk in and just want a picture or video with the door or the actual cafe itself.
Yeah.
So you can understand why like she would be like that, because she kind of asked the lady that was sitting down, "Are you ready to order?" You ready to order like 3 times, but you got to order at the counter.
Yeah.
And then she didn't end up ordering anyway, so she left. So you can understand why.
And her friend was like out the front taking Instagram pictures
Yeah.
of her the whole time. So like, yeah, you can definitely understand why. I think there's about 20 of them all down the river. Some are art galleries, some are cafes.
The art gallery would be cool.
Yeah, and they've all been renovated in like 2009. So before that, they were still like their original.
Well, we're going to head over back over the river now and go check out the John Lennon Wall, or the Imagine Wall. We did see it when we were here in 2018, so we'll go compare the photos of then and now, which would be cool. Can't believe how many people are here. A few more people than I remember, eh?
Yeah.
I can't believe how many people here. I think we were literally the only people here last time, and it was like way better weather. Summer, yeah.
So that's interesting. It is a Saturday though, and I have no idea what day of the week we were here last time.
Yeah, I wouldn't even remember that, eh?
Yeah, it's been like painted over like quite a lot though, so we definitely couldn't really like recreate our photo.
Yeah, we couldn't
time.
even see the Imagine where it said Imagine last time.
Yeah.
This time it says the Beatles, so we don't know if that's the same spot. Like, we have no idea.
Yeah, which like this actually started as like a tribute to John Lennon after he passed away, and it was sort of supposed to be more about him, where like the big Lennon wall with like his face on it is actually all like covered with stickers now. So that's a little bit weird. Like I get that it's also a sign of like freedom and like artistic expression and stuff, but like why paint over his face? That bit's weird.
I have no idea. I'm sure it'll change many years to come.
Yeah.
But
the actual like part of Prague around the wall is so cute. There was like a little water wheel we just walked past, and like really colourful buildings and cute statues. So I think it's definitely like a part of town worth checking out, even if the wall is kind of like a little bit of like a, I wouldn't say tourist trap, but like you're there, you take your picture and then you go. So like, is it really worth going out of your way for? Probably not a second time though. It's super loud in here, so I don't know if you can actually hear me, but we found some traditional pastries to try, so we'll have a quick taste of them.
This is a traditional Czech pastry known as kolis. The filling in this one is ground up poppy seeds. They're cooked in milk and then sweetened with sugar.
yeah, it's different now. It's alright.
Yeah, after my first bite I wasn't quite sure, but it's actually got like a really nice sweet sort of maple syrupy taste to it. I'm not sure what's actually on the inside of it, but I had a strudel in Estonia that was quite similar. It's like a strawberry version. That's nice. They taste like freeze-dried strawberries. Really nice.
I want to know what's on top. Oh, it's just like breadcrumbs on top, eh?
But like sweet ones. Do you like it? Cool. So today was all about trying to find unique things to do in this city. I googled unique things, and look at the crowds that we've come up against again.
One of Prague's strangest sights is this sculpture by Czech artist David Cerny. It's called the Head of Franz Kafka. It's made up of 42 rotating layers that constantly move and shift. Every hour, the layers align to reveal Kafka's face, then slowly they break apart again. It's definitely not your average statue.
So we've come down to see the book tower, but there's a really big line to get into the library to see it. I have heard just from Googling that it can be like an hour wait, which we're definitely not going to do. I think in the age of like TikTok, is anything really unique? Like if we're all going to TikTok to look for like unique things to do in a city, this is just going to keep happening. So I don't really know what to do. I think we're going to go to the museum now and just learn some history about the country.
Starts there, goes in there and upstairs.
And it does look pretty cool. It is like a book tower that looks like it goes on for forever, but you line up and then you get like 5 seconds to take a photo and then you're done. So I don't think it's going to be a worthwhile activity considering the size of the line. So let's keep moving.
We stumbled upon a really beautiful church on the way and decided to pop inside and have a look.
This place is awesome. This is a bit of an unexpected treat. This one's called St. Nicholas Church. So if you come past it, come check it out.
That was really beautiful, and inside the church there's like heaps of information about the history of it and the history of Prague as well, so it's quite informative, and that one's free, so I definitely recommend heading in there if you're in the city. It's also not super busy.
I think this has been the first true hidden gem that we've found, and it wasn't something that we googled, it was something that we stumbled upon and just got curious about, so popped in. So maybe that's the answer on how we find unique travel experiences, to just wander around with curiosity. But now it's time to explore the museum.
Pretty heavy.
Is it?
How are you supposed to see?
The view up here is so pretty. Window's a little dirty though, so I can't capture it on camera. Catch the lift up to the 3rd floor. You can actually walk around the big glass dome in here and it's really pretty. This museum's actually been so good. We've been here almost 2 hours and we've literally explored like the downstairs floor and the oval room, so definitely allow more time. So we've just finished up at the museum. I definitely wish I would have allowed more than 2 hours for that because it was awesome, and we only saw the 1st floor and a teeny bit of the 2nd floor. The architecture in there is absolutely incredible though. There's just artwork from head to toe on every surface, so it's definitely worth it if you're into architecture, but even the museum itself is so informational.
Just did a quick Google search and there's a restaurant literally 4-minute walk from the Costa Coffee we were just sitting in, so we're going to go up there and see if they got room. We really want to try some local food. They got food's pretty similar to Germany here, so pretty keen for that, like dumplings, schnitzel, pork knuckle, which I'm keen for, and some fruit dumplings, but I don't think this place has that, but we'll just see what they got.
For our mains, Scott ordered the traditional slow roasted pork knuckle with crispy skin. Here, it's really commonly served on the bone with mustard, horseradish, and fresh bread. As Czech cuisine is primarily meat-based, the vegetarian option again was the fried breaded cheese smaczeni, and it was absolutely delicious. For our dessert, we decided to share Czech pancakes. These are called levians. Unlike American pancakes that use baking powder, levians get their airy texture from a fermented yeast batter. They're traditionally cooked in a special 4-cavity pan and fried in butter for that rich flavour. These ones were served with a fruit compote and they were absolutely delicious. This restaurant was cute, cosy, and the staff were really friendly. The food was absolutely amazing. We'd definitely recommend checking it out if you're in Prague.
That dinner was actually so nice. I got the fried cheese and potatoes again, and Scott got the pork knuckle, and it definitely didn't disappoint.
Well, we're super knackered, so we're going to head back to our room now. Dinner was awesome, but yeah, that's the end of this vlog for this one. We still got plenty of Prague to show. We got a day trip planned, and also we want to go see the castle, so
definitely can't wait for that one.
Yeah, that's going to be a big day, I think, so we might leave it here, and yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe, and we hope you enjoyed this video, and if there's anything you want to see, please leave a comment because that'll really help us. And
thanks so much for watching.
Yeah, we'll see you in the next one.
Bye.